What's going on, guys? It is Dan the Man, aka Daniel's son, and I am talking my explanation of the Tenchi Muyo top 5. Now, I did a top 5 Tenchi Muyo characters that I will have the video link below so you can check that out. And I'm just going to explain the reasoning why I picked these 5 characters. Now, at the end of this video, you could comment and let me know what your guys' top 5 or ask me questions on why these particular 5 are my top 5. But I think we need to go right into it, and let's talk about our first character, number 5. Tenchi Masaki. The seasons, the years, and everything that went by, we always ask, what the fuck made Tenchi, why did everybody want Tenchi's nuts so bad? When you think about it and you watch the show, this guy is an honest, true-hearted, good-hearted guy who cares for every single girl in the house. He bitches about being, sexually harassed by Ryoko and stuff. But in all honesty, I think deep down inside, he really likes it. He really likes the attention. He really likes, of course, I think he really likes Ryoko, but not only Ryoko, but Ayeka, Sasami being the cook. I think he has the brother and little sister dynamic with Sasami. I know, knowing that Washu is around, Kione, Mihoshi. I mean, he wants all these girls to stay by his side. He doesn't want the carnival to end. He still has that sense of, these are my girls, whatever trouble they're in, I will go to rescue them or I'll die for these girls. And we see that when he rescues Ryoko, when he rescues Ayeka. Out of all the seasons, out of all the different kind of Tenchi variations, Tenchi has been himself. Even in the new one, he still is somewhat Tenchi. Just the new look is a little bit surprising, but he's still Tenchi. He's still Tenchi at heart. He still is put in these situations, these shenanigans that you never expect him to be in. Also, the fact that Tenchi lost his mother when he was very young, that whole storyline really hits to the core, really hits the heart. So that's why I put Tenchi Masaki at number 5. Let's talk about number 4. This character has to be one of the funniest characters I have the pleasure of watching on the anime scene, of the anime series, any series. This character is Ditzy. She's really an annoyance if you think about it, especially with Washu's aspect. However, you cannot hate on Mihoshi. She is the comic relief audience. We don't laugh with her, we laugh at her. However, we do care for her through the series, different kind of series that have occurred in Tenchi Muyo. Are high. Spirits are definitely high with Mihoshi. Even though Kione has such a big headache with this character, she does care about her. And I think that's what Mihoshi's character really is that even though she could be annoying sometimes, we still care about her. We don't never ever wish death upon Mihoshi because she's too good of a character. She's too funny when she's not trying to be. She's the I Love Lucy of Tenchi Muyo, in all honesty, in my opinion. So Mihoshi is number 4 because you know what? She brings a smile to my face every time she comes on the scene. And I really do like Mihoshi, and I really do care about this character and her comedy. Her comedy just hits very well with every season, every variation of Tenchi Muyo. So that's why Mihoshi is my number 4. Let us talk about number 3. Now, a lot of people are going to give me crap about this, especially with this list. I don't think a lot of people would have these characters in the top 5. Some of them, yes, but not the way I have it. Top 3 would be Kione. Now, let me explain to you. Kione, when she burst onto the scene and she was going to go capture Ryoko, I'm not done eating yet. She's partnered with Mihoshi. Just think about it. She's partnered with Mihoshi. Is the brains of the outfit. She's the ones that you go to when you need advice. She knows exactly what to do. She definitely is the more respectable one. She doesn't like to cause people trouble. This case being every time she goes over to Tenchi's house. Kione, when she burst on the scene, I automatically liked her. Not only her character, but her design. Her design is so simple. However, it's memorable. Got that cool headband. She's got that holster. She's got the gloves. I honestly think she could have been real competition. If Tenchi really would have got to know Kione and Tenchi went on a date, let's say like Ryoko went on a date with Tenchi. Even in the manga version, Ayeka goes on her date with Tenchi. If Kiyone had time alone with Tenchi, it would have been trouble. I love my girl Ryoko, but it would have been trouble. Kiyone would have been probably, I mean, Tenchi getting to, it fits Tenchi's personality, that calmness, that not, you can have fun, but not too over the top. Kiyone is like that. Kiyone definitely has a head on her shoulders, and she does. She cares for people. She definitely cares for the girls. She definitely cares for Mihoshi, because that's kind of like her sister, her dim-witted sister, Mihoshi. They made her more about her job and more about promotions towards the Tenchi in Tokyo stuff, but even then, she had that heart-to-heart talk with Ryoko. She's not stupid. She knows what goes around the house. She knows what needs to be taken care of. And that's why Kiyone is at my number 3. And that's why she is probably one of the most underrated characters and had the most potential out of all the characters in the Tenchi Muyo series. But I still love her. I still love Kiyone. And you can't talk me otherwise. I mean, sure, there's a lot more other characters, but Kiyone at number 3, she's always going to be my number 3. Let's move on to number 2. Come on, guys. You had to figure that this was going to be my number 2. It has to be Little Washu. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. She does a little... Yeah. Washu, man. She has the greatest balance of having comedy, seriousness, and overall fun. Washu is so fun, so energetic, so mad, that how can you not love Washu? That's this crazy hair, lobster hair going on. The look of Washu is awesome. I like how she's kind of not kid like, but she's short. I love her crazy hair. I love the little bandana she has. She has that Levy thing going on for Fairy Tail. Levy copied. I absolutely love the humor Washu has with all the characters, especially with Tenchi, especially with Ryoko, especially with Mihoshi. Washu is this she tells it like it is too. She tells you, like when Ryoko was, well, that wasn't really Ryoko, that was Zero. Your boobs are sagging. Like, she just smiles with it and gives these little quips, these little insults. She has these nice little subtle humor. You saw some of her character when she was taking care of that baby. When you find out that she lost her baby, not lost it, but been taking away from her. She's always sealed or whatever. I mean, you really feel for Washu, but you really want to know more of the relationship with Washu and Ryoko, honestly. But we never really kind of get that. She did state that basically she loves Ryoko. She's proud of Ryoko in a subtle way, and she does. She does care for Ryoko. I absolutely love the insanity with her and Tenchi, especially the first season. Like, I'm going to make you mine. I want to do experiments on you. And when she has him all naked, like kind of almost naked with his briefs, Tenchi goes, do I need to get naked? No. I mean, Washu is hilarious. She could be serious if she wanted to. If things go awry, she has that crazy face like, oh shit, things are going down. Listen, people. That's why Washu is my number 2. If you don't know who Washu is, type her in on YouTube or watch Tenchi Muyo. I watch Tenchi Muyo. She's a good kind of side character. She's not the main character, but she's a good side character. She really just brings a lot to Tenchi Muyo, and this is why Washu is my number 2. Let's talk number 1, and there can only be one. Can only be one, and that is my precious Ryoko. From the first time we saw her to the last time we saw her, even in Tenchi Muyo, even though it wasn't that great, it was okay. It was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. However, Ryoko is number 1. She is such a freaking good character. I love the space pirate that she is. I love the sake drinking. Oh, you can smell it on her breath. Honest, out there, energetic Ryoko, the demon Ryoko. She is who she is. She doesn't try to change for anybody, and when she does it in such a heartful way. One particular episode that's awesome in Tenchi in Tokyo. I like Tenchi in Tokyo. People be hating, but I like Tenchi in Tokyo. Where she does try to glamour up a little bit for the one she loves the most, and that's Tenchi Masaki. She has lipstick on. She tries to put makeup on. It's hilarious. No, she's not afraid. She's not afraid to put her heart, her heart out there. She constantly tells Tenchi that she loves him, or she likes him, or she wants him. Tenchi, of course, is like, come on, Ryoko, be serious. But Ryoko is serious. Does she does cause destruction, but she has a heart. She definitely has a heart, and even if she doesn't want to admit it, she does like Ayeka. There's certain parts in these seasons where it's hinted that what, Ryoko definitely has a heart for Ayeka. She would not want to see Ayeka dead or anything like that. That's her rival. That's her rival, and of course she has a heart for every other girl in there. And then also you could tell that Ryoko is willing to, she does have a heart. She is willing to kind of change and to really give in. When you see Daughter of Darkness, you'll know what I'm saying. That was my number one for the plain fact that this character embodies pretty much the whole Tenchi Muyo ride. It's out there, there's heart to it, there's destruction. But all in all, you still just want the carnival to continue because you love all these characters together. And that's why Tenchi Muyo, not only as a series, as a franchise, is so good and is one of the most underrated anime series of all time. But that's why Ryoko is number one, because Ryoko is steering the ship. Because without Ryoko, we don't have, that great love triangle between Tenchi, Ayeka, and Ryoko. Now, we don't have these great scenes, these great plot lines that are happening in Tenchi Universe. Tenchi Universe, I think, heavily relies on that Ryoko-Tenchi kind of relationship, but all the other girls as well. I'm not just saying it's just Ryoko that's steering the ship. She needs help, and all these girls definitely do their job. So is Tenchi. I think Ryoko is ahead of the pack just by a little bit, and that's why I love her so much, and that's why she's my number one. So thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you liked the video, well, like it. And comment below. I will answer all your guys' questions. If you have any Tenchi Muyo questions, I will answer them because I'm a huge Tenchi Muyo fan. I have the box set. I would show you the box set, but it's somewhere like I had to... Oh, actually, the box set's right there, isn't it? Yeah, the box set's up here. I have Tenchi... the first Tenchi OVA or whatever series, then Tenchi in Universe, then Tenchi in Tokyo. I mean, I love Tenchi Muyo. I just got to get me the Ryoko statue and we're all good. So, thank you guys for listening. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys later. Dan the Man, aka Daniel's son, is out.